If North Vietnam has Sapa, then South Vietnam has DaLat. DaLat is also known as the City of Eternal Spring, and I had initially planned to stay just for 2 nights, but I ended up staying for 5 nights. Why? Don't ask me why, because it looked like one of those places which just makes you want to stay a little longer. There's so much to see here, but it is not in everyone's usual Vietnam itinerary. And today I'm going to tell you why I fell in love with this place, what all it has, and how you can visit DaLat. So let's start from the beginning and show you how I got there. My journey started in Nha Trang, that is why I got a bus from Nha Trang to DaLat, and this is a great option if you're traveling on a budget. You can book these buses directly from your accommodation, but I use One to Go Asia. That's the only website I recommend if you're traveling in Southeast Asia, and I've put down the link to that in the description box as well. And there's also an airport at DaLat, which is 30 kilometers south of the city, and international flights operate there, so you can actually directly reach DaLat from a lot of different countries. There are plenty of high-end places to stay in DaLat, but I'm going to recommend the place that someone recommended to me, and I'm so glad I stayed here. This place is called Muka's Home. It's a family-run homestay with dorms and private rooms, and this is probably the best place I stayed in Vietnam, because obviously the dorms were very spacious and everything was kept super duper clean. And they also hold these family dinners, which was such a great way to meet other solo travelers. This was my favorite part of staying here, and there are plenty of tours that you can go on with people you actually meet on the dinner. On my first night here, I attended the family dinner, and it was such an amazing experience because we all shared the food together, and yes, if you're a vegetarian, they cater to that as well. And after our dinner, we all went to Maze Bar, which is the craziest bar I have seen in my life, and probably the craziest bar in DaLat, or even in Vietnam. Basically, you just have to buy a drink and enter a maze, solve the maze to reach the other bar at the other end of this building, and it's kind of madness.
Show me your face. In 2 seconds, we lost the rest of the group.
But soon enough, we found our way out, and this was so much fun. You get out at the other bar and you can have more drinks, and then you can redo it to find your way out, or just take the stairs outside. Yeah, there are lots of things to do in Dalat, but let's start something very low-key, which is explore some cafes. And today I'm going to go to Still Cafe, which is a really beautiful, underrated gem in this little city. Cutest cafe I have seen. And thanks to Dan, who introduced this to us. Look at this, Studio Ghibli. You can order food, you can buy clothes. There's so many things in here. It's not just a cafe, it's like a total shopping place. I would have not found out about this place if no one told me about it, but this is such a beautiful little oasis. It looks straight out of a movie. There's so many little things you can see and do here. Hello, Missy. Next, let's chase some waterfalls and nature. So my first waterfall of the day is DaLat Falls, which is closest to the city, and you don't really need a tour to get here. You can just get a grab and come here. But since I'm doing the 3 waterfalls tour, we are here at the first place, and there's something really cool you can do here. And with that alpine coaster, you reach to the top of DaLat Falls, which is our first stop in this 3 waterfalls tour that I booked through Get Your Guide, and the link to this tour is in the description box below. And this is also where you can go canyoning, which is a very popular activity in Dalat. You should definitely try it if you're not afraid of the water, but this is how the waterfall looked during when I was visiting, so I wasn't comfortable getting in the water, so I skipped it. And this right here is Pungu Waterfall. This is the largest waterfall in
waterfall
in Dalat?
in Dalat.
Okay.
100 meters wide, 40 meters high.
Okay. It's been a while since I saw any waterfalls, so I think this is a great tour. I always avoided waterfall after Quang Si, and I thought, oh, I'm not gonna see any nice ones, but this is nice. I'm glad I came here. A little bit of a change and a bit of fresh content, if you want to say that. It's beautiful, and it's a nice day as well. It was a little cold this morning, so I had my hoodie on, but it's getting hot, so carry like these kind of wear layers if you're in Dalat. And the third waterfall we went to was called Elephant Falls, which looked stunning. And look at how the water is raging. And it was monsoon that time when I went, so that's why the waterfalls are so crazy. and also why it looked so spectacular. The tour included a few other stops like the second tallest Lady Buddha statue in Vietnam. You can actually go a few floors up and see the view from up there. And a traditional silk center where you can actually see how silk is made from scratch.
All alive.
These are alive?
Yeah. So the worm
Oh.
inside the
Oh.
cocoon. So we could.
I got a pure silk scarf for my mom from here.
Oh fuck, these are huge.
After that, the place we visited was a little weird and I don't know what to think of it because yes, those are crocodiles and these are crocodile eggs. This is a cricket farm where they breed crickets, which is a very popular delicacy in Vietnam, which I think is really strange. There were other animals as well here, which I am sure you know why they're here. So I was a little appalled and also very, very confused about what to think of this place.
Welcome to the countryside. We have this one, banana wine.
Okay.
Banana wine. You want to sit down? Banana wine. This here, rice wine. Happy water.
Happy water.
If you want to be happy, you go with it. See, Vietnamese whiskey, guys. Vietnamese whiskey. And this is sticky rice. Sticky rice. This is my favorite. On the count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Yo! Yo! It's like chip. Sticky rice wine.
Sure.
Sorry. It's like
Yeah, it's good.
Squishy and mềm á. It's like the
soft.
yeah.
Soft. They even put on some lemongrass.
And fresh as well.
Yeah, it tastes like lemon.
We had a few more shots of the local drinks and some more crickets, and after that we went to a coffee farm. This tour wasn't just about nature, it was about experiencing the actual real countryside life of Vietnam. It can be a little out of ordinary, but it was definitely an experience. Ended the tour with this amazing coffee with this beautiful view. And did you know that Vietnam is the second largest coffee producer in the world? I definitely had to try it right.
Oh wow, it's strong. And today I start my day cloud chasing in DaLat.
And if there's one experience in DaLat that completely stole my heart, it was this one. You'll be surprised to know that this was my second attempt at cloud chasing because on the first one, it rained so bad that we had to head back and literally just reschedule the whole tour. We tried again next morning. I woke up at 3:30 a.m., got picked up at 4:30 a.m. and we were driving to the base of the hill with our fingers crossed that today it would not rain. This tour was organized by NCC DaLat. I booked it through Get Your Guide and it was led by Khan, who was accompanied by Hong and Emma. This was just the perfect team for the tour because Khan knew everything about weather. He also recommended us to reschedule the tour from yesterday morning, and he was absolutely right because this time it was just perfect.
Last bit was a little too much, but look at this view. It was also worth it. Oh my god. I usually don't like black coffee, you know. Okay, let's see.
Strong.
Strong.
So with some condensed milk, this create the sourness
Okay.
and light minty flavor.
Okay, light minty flavor. Okay. Oh yeah,
Very
this
different.
is so different. What are you making, by the way?
Coffee sandwich.
Beautiful. I'm so glad I woke up. I did not cancel this morning. I was almost about this much to cancel, like rescheduling for tomorrow.
I was like, be patient.
Yeah, I'm so glad I did not. I would have missed all of this. This view, this experience, it's unmatched. Everyone goes for like canyoning, but this is what I love. It's beautiful.
This place we went to was a hidden gem. No marked trails, no signposts, and no crowds. It was just our small group sitting on a hilltop and watching the world wake up. It was our secret little place above the sky. We sat there for quite a while just soaking in the views, and the best part was that we were not fighting with the crowd for the best spot. It was just us, the mountains. We took some photos, had some sandwiches over here, and let the moment sink in. Where is this place, you ask me? I don't know. And even if I did know, I would not reveal it. Because some places are meant to be experienced and not just found on a map. If you want to see it for yourself, you have to take the tour, and trust me, it's worth it. There are many tours on Get Your Guide though about cloud chasing, but they take you to a different spot, which is a very popular one, and there are lots of people there. This one with Khan and NCC DaLat, this was really secluded and it was just us. I have linked this specific tour in the description box and I highly recommend it. Don't miss out on this. It was my most favorite experience in DaLat.
This is so steep.
Yeah, and it was very dark.
Old pine tree, and this is natural. So they carved it, and
During the wartime.
during wartime, and what did it do? Like it rebonded itself in this form.
It's healed itself right here.
It
Like,
healed
they
itself.
just keep carving on the same way.
Okay.
And after many years, the tree healed itself in this part.
Oh my
like our
gosh.
body, you cut,
Yeah.
they heal. And this is just the scar, right?
Yep. That is beautiful. And it's time for some breakfast and some.
We had some very local breakfast. This is bun bo hue with beef, and if you're a vegetarian, there was that option as well. But I absolutely loved trying the traditional foods, so I went for this one. And do I need to say it was delicious? After a quick nap, I paid 80,000 dong to visit the crazy house.
This is the randomest structure of building I have ever seen, but I know a lot of people don't know the story behind it. This whole building was made by a woman, and it is also called Hangnya House. Her name was Hangnya. She was an artist and an architect, and when she wanted to build this place, she wanted it to be something that is just out of her imagination and a symbol of self-expression, and she wanted this to be totally out of this world, something that just pops up in her head. So instead of creating blueprints of the architecture and the building, she created a series of paintings and created 10 bedrooms and different living spaces and areas here, bridges connecting different things. And these particular places match different things like mushrooms, shells, waves. She only followed one rule in this place when she was building it, no rules. She just created whatever came to her mind, and this is totally out of her imagination. While she was designing this place, she did not want any right angles, and this is one of the most beautiful forms of art and expression I have seen in this country. It's amazing. I mean, it's so cool. And now that I know the story behind it and that it was created by a female artist, it has a little bit more meaning behind it, and she did an amazing job. This is totally out of this world. This is something that no one could imagine to recreate. And well, that's the crazy story behind the crazy house.
Another place you must visit while you're in DaLat is the DaLat market, which is a day as well as a night market. At night, you get some amazing food to try here, and I did try some.
This is Vietnamese pancake, so rice paper, and then they have got toppings. This one looks, it has got some pork as well. The crunch. It was saying 25, I got this for 20. Okay, this is a specialty in DaLat, so I want to try this. Just what I like. I love it. I love it. How much is this one for? Tteokbokki?
Tteokbokki
30.
30 feet.
Okay, I get one tteokbokki. So I got something called bankan and tteokbokki. It's Korean food has become pretty famous in DaLat, so needed one with the very beautiful weather and the strawberries. These three are basically for 25, 30, 30, 60, 70, 85. That's so cheap. That's all of my dinner. It's basically a pancake with filling. So this is pancake, egg and chives. You dip it in fish sauce and then you have it. We're trying out the tteokbokki now. I think this is the perfect weather for it. And also when I see Korean food, I can't help myself. I love it. Oh, spicy. Okay, and then as you go a little inside, you see they're like selling strawberries, and DaLat has some really good strawberries. I just had them. Recommend having it.
Okay, you need to see who I came to say hi to.
Hey, we'll see each other again.
Okay, they not only run tours, but there is a beautiful cafe and a homestay as well, right? Okay. I'm sure I'm gonna come and stay here next time. Oh, it is so cute.
And the
This is also
view-
part of it, right?
Yeah, and the view is pretty dope.
So Emma redecorated the space and now it is a chilling area for the guests. It still needs some work done, but she's working on it and this looks so nice and cozy. I felt so welcomed that I really wanted to stay longer and that's exactly what
The
happened.
fact that you can stay here, I had no idea. I would have definitely like booked a room. Next time for sure.
Then as I was supposed to leave for lunch, Khan noticed that rain's coming.
Oh yeah. Oh
It's a
wow.
raindrop on the greenhouses.
Oh shit.
It's coming.
The rain's coming.
Oh, that's right.
I came here for coffee. I'm staying for lunch.
When I say I fell in love with Vietnam, this is the reason why. Emma and Khan were so nice, they invited me over for lunch and I absolutely enjoyed trying the home cooked food.
Vegetable.
Yeah.
You can even take this one here and then you use as the sauce.
Yeah.
Or you can even, with Vietnamese, when in a family, you do everything. You do different things. You can even like dip it in here.
Okay.
So it depends on each family. Right here, dip it in.
Okay.
Probably this was one of the best things I ate in Vietnam, hands down the best food.
I'm chilling in here for a little longer.
It's really pretty down here.
What was he doing outside?
I don't know. Cleaning up.
Ah.
Oh, Igor, this one just got hit by a bike yesterday.
Okay, just got something called sesame latte and it's grey. Amazing.
It was one of those days when I really felt at home, just sitting there, enjoying chatting and playing with the dogs. It felt homely.
All plans cancelled for today because we are cooking Indian food and I'm cooking Indian food because they fed me lunch, so I thought let's have some Indian dinner instead. Thank you. First heading to the market and we'll get some ingredients.
Back at the cafe, the evening turned into a perfect mix of good company and good vibes. We played a few rounds of pool with some beers and just enjoyed the weather and the moment. No plans, no rush, just pure simple fun. Traveling to new places and seeing new things every day is definitely fun, but sometimes I miss these kind of moments. And then it was time for me to take over the kitchen.
Okay, our veggies are chopped and we are frying some onions and ginger garlic here. It's turning out to be good. We have limited spices, so I'm just doing whatever I can with the stuff I have. Almost done. This is how it looks. I'm just waiting for the potatoes to like get a little bit softer and then we'll get it out. Oh my god, this is one of my best days. I can feed home cooked Indian food to my Vietnamese friends. Emma has already given me her thumbs up.
What is it called?
It's just chicken curry, homemade chicken curry.
Homemade chicken.
Wait,
Curry.
you ready? One,
No.
gosh. You ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
And then this. When you go to the center market,
Yeah.
market, you probably will go there.
Okay, enjoy.
Okay.
We were like astonished when I brought them there. They were like, you can imagine. Good? Nice. I'll sell you Indian food and I think you'll make more money compared to watching. Oh, I thought it was you.
No, I think it is, yeah. Not that much.
More.
Less.
Come on, you do.
Bánh mì thì đi chậm rồi.
Hồi nãy ta nghĩ cho nó bánh mì nhưng quên là món ăn cơm đúng không? I just found out because in Vietnam you usually have this one with bread.
Okay.
But I just realized that you have it with rice.
If you want, you can add more like chili. I added less. I was not sure how spicy it is.
because I told her. She told me to cut up 5 chilies. I cut up 2. Look at his
You
face.
should use mine.
He was like, do the face again.
You should use my chili.
I wanted to use 5, but then I was not sure how spicy. It's her. Cutest boy. I will see you again later. Next time. Remember me. Finally, I am leaving their house. I've been here since this morning. I did not want to leave.
As my time in DaLat was coming to an end, I couldn't help but reflect everything this city had given me in the last few days. It wasn't just about landscapes, waterfalls, or cloud chasing. It was about the people I met along the way. DaLat has quite a way of pulling you in. It slows you down, lets you breathe, and gives you moments that you never expected, like cooking Indian food for my Vietnamese friends, or playing pool over beers with them, or even just starting out at strangers and then at the end of the day we are sharing lunches and dinners together. I came here thinking that it would be just another stop on my Vietnam adventure, but it became so much more than that. If you ever find yourself in Dalat, don't just leave by staying 2 nights, immerse yourself in here. Say yes to spontaneous plans and let the city surprise you. Maybe like me, you'll end up falling in love with this place, not just for its beauty, but for the people who you meet along the way. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I have included all the links to everything I did in this video in the description box. So don't forget to use them if you end up booking anything. And I hope I convinced you to add Dalat to your Vietnam itinerary.